We can't be canceled, everybody.
Nope. You thought we were canceled? They thought we were gone?
They thought we were gone.
Wish I was gone.
We fucking pulled a Houdini on you guys. We're back like we never left at all.
Back like we forgot something, guys.
Yeah.
Back in black.
Really, what happened is, first of all, this is your boy host.
This is Host Beefy 666, aka Mr. Host Beef, aka Host Beef Jr.
And it's your boy Javi.
And we took a hiatus because the Flamingo Gringo, Javi, had some knee surgery, so he had to recover.
He was literally out there in one leg, dude.
Hopping around.
Oh, damn, bro.
Looking like he was going to karate kid someone, but he never did.
Yeah, he couldn't even poop. I heard you had a poop buildup or something like that, Javi?
For a couple days, you know?
Yeah.
What is that called? Septic backup or whatever?
Oh, I don't know.
No?
That was just... probably because I wasn't eating anything, you know?
Your stomach didn't feel weird or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Because of the hydrocodone.
Oh, I thought you said something else, dude.
The pill popper.
Yeah.
Don't pop pills, people.
Yeah, he's a recovering pill popper now, dude. So
recovering addict.
I mean, if you're a woman, you want to pop pills.
Recovering addict.
You can pop whatever pills you want. Birth control, whatever. That's your right, okay? It is March, a.k.a.
Oh, Lord.
National Women's Month. It is March 9th. Yesterday, March 8th, was National Women's Day. Therefore, we have a close enough happy birthday sign.
To women,
happy
all
birthday
women,
to all women.
Of all ethnicities, all backgrounds, and all...
Identification.
However
you identify. Yeah.
Women X.
Latinx.
X women.
Women X or Womex. Whatever Twitch decided to put on that they had to apologize for because you can't win in today's society. And to represent women right here, we have with us Lucy Volkovich.
Yep, Miss Beautiful Volkovich.
La mamá de los pollitos, as they call her in Russia.
The mother of the birds.
Of the little chicks.
The little chicks. This is her right here.
And then over by Javi. Go ahead and introduce her, Javi.
We got Miss Frida. Big Frida over here.
Yep, and she's a tattoo artist. She is related to Kat Von D. Is that the one she was related to? Kat Von D?
And she's the godmother of Anthony Davis. So, happy birthday to women.
The original brow. You know, women came up with that.
The first
Frida, the artist, and now Anthony Davis. Toxic masculinity. What does he do?
Taking over, stealing her
Steal
identity.
the brow.
He's getting the ring she never got.
You know, took that culture appropriation. You know,
right out of her
beautiful
mouth.
Mexican lady.
But it's gender appropriation.
Both, you know.
Both. He sees her and she's like, "No, speaking English." He's like, "Perfect.
Yeah,
I'm gonna rock a unibrow."
She can't fight for her rights because she's in Mexico, huh? Little does he know she's friends with Speedy Gonzalez. That guy's halfway in the U.S., halfway in Mexico. Let her know what's up.
You know, common misconception, especially because I read it in the book, All Quiet on the Western Front. They think J.J. Barea was Speedy Gonzalez, but that's not true.
J.J. Barea, he's actually a great tennis player. Like, he almost went professional.
Same with Ricky Williams.
And Ricky Martin, too, another Puerto Rican of Puerto Rican descent.
Yeah.
Puerto
Menudo,
Rican culture, Menudo.
The band as well as the Mexican dish. Full circle, everyone. We're all inclusive here.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Do you like Menudo, the group? You know any bars from there?
They've cycled through like how many? 12, 15 of the bands. I probably recognize the Súbete a mi moto. That's the one I like. But aside from that, I can't name other songs. Súbete a mi moto. That's the only one I can even say.
Dan, you don't like salsa chocolate? That one?
I don't even remember that one.
No sé qué pasa que te quiero besar. Mucha caloría te quiero besar.
I honestly, no. I didn't really listen to it.
Or they got this song, what do they got? They got Claridad. Ven, Claridad. See, I think maybe Menudo, bro, you guys stole them as Puerto Ricans, but I think they're more Mexican, bro.
They were mixed from everywhere.
Because they're just, in Mexico, they're like popping, you know?
Well, they were in Puerto Rico, but that was like before I was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought Puerto Rico would be like, that you would know all their anthems, you know?
Well, I'm sure the island does. I just didn't grow up with that. I grew up listening to like reggaeton, salsa, some merengue.
Some meringue, dude.
A sprinkle of bachata, which is all right. I'm not a huge bachata fan, but...
Yeah, and then some people started naming their daughters Chata and Chela and have a son-in-law.
Named Jeff?
Yep, that's what happens.
Or chata. That's really the whore, chata. If she was a slut, or chata.
Yeah.
There's just
Shout out to all the chatas out there.
Yeah. But we're here to, again, celebrate women. We're all inclusive,
Celebrate
but we're
women.
focusing on women.
And to me, you know what? It's always Women's National Day. You know what I mean? Every
Sure
single
feels
day.
like it.
You know? Because it's always... I mean, there's only lunch ladies. There's...
Speaking of lunch ladies and women, yesterday, March 8th, Burger King from UK, formerly known as the United Kingdom, tweeted something, and their tweet said, "Women belong in the kitchen." Now, they followed up that tweet with a statistic tweet saying, I believe, that if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think they said there's only about 20% of women that are chefs in the world. So they're basically saying women belong in the kitchen, like, we need more representation from women to be chefs, but it wasn't received well.
Which is a good point, because now, obviously, when you put that statistic on it, I haven't really seen too many women chefs.
I haven't either.
Like when I go to a restaurant.
You guys don't watch the Food Network?
Huh? Hobby. Those are actors.
They're
Dude, this guy,
anomalies.
Dude, they're hired actors, Hobby. Food Network,
They fooled
dude.
me, guys.
We're
I'm
talking
sorry.
about over here in the streets, dude, where real people get real jobs, and we have
I mean, the guy
the
on Guy Fieri's grocery games.
guy. Yeah, not girl fury, yeah. Guy.
Yeah, his girlfriend.
Toxic. See, he even has a toxic name. Guy Fury.
That's the best name ever.
Huh? Guy. Jesus Christ, what are we gonna do with all these males, dude?
He had
But-
a bunch. Most of his judges are female. Just so you're aware.
yeah, because it's staged. We're talking about real life. We're not talking about Hollywood, right? We're talking about we go to
No, Hollywood.
we go to a restaurant here, bro.
No, you're right. I agree. I think I mostly just see men chefs. I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen
No, true.
some.
Yeah, like
Talking about a real
I
restaurant.
guess
right?
that's the 20%.
I'm not gonna go
that we're
hang out
seeing,
with
or that I'm
Guy.
seeing.
Yeah. The few that you see on TV, sure. We're not saying there aren't any. We're just saying there's 20% compared to 80%.
Maybe you know what? Maybe if you guys know any girl places, I would like to go to a place
I don't know of any that are
makes-
exclusively girls, but
that has girl chefs. You know what I mean?
they had the what's her name? Kat Cora. She had a restaurant in the airport, but I think after COVID it closed because I've gone through the airport a couple times and I thought it was closed, or maybe it closed because of the
Remodel.
remodeling thing. But when I walked through, I still didn't see it. I'm not sure, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah, I don't even know. I think I might have gone to one Mexican restaurant that had a woman that was the cook,
Yeah.
and she was also the server. So she was
So
like
she
both,
was wearing multiple hats
multiple hats, dude.
because women can do it all.
Yep, she
Well,
had
their mothers, they kind of like, that's just, they're good at that kind of stuff. Guys, just one task at a time.
a bunch of Neanderthals in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why they got to write everything down for us, dude. Here's your order.
Here's
you
your
know?
list.
Here's
And
your
you,
list.
and you got to go through the steps because we're not good at multitasking.
Okay, because I'll be honest right now. Yeah, you know, for as much as girls get shit of like, oh, you got your list, your shopping list, or dude,
It's
that is so
efficient.
clutch. You
It's
know what I mean?
efficient. It's
Because
efficient.
I go to the sometimes, dude. The other day I wanted to make fajitas, right? And I literally got everything but chicken and the bell peppers. So I got nothing.
if anything, you can make a carbless fajita with chicken and bell peppers.
Dude, I
That's
started
it.
dosing off looking. I started dosing off looking at freaking. You know, I was looking at ranch, and I was looking at potatoes. Then I'm looking at cookies, bro. I get home, I was like, damn, I was gonna make fajitas.
Dude, you're right, because I can't tell you how many times my brother and I, for Thanksgiving, because he and I usually, my mom makes us cook, and I enjoy it. We go to the store like 3 to 4 times before Thanksgiving arrives that whole week, because every year we're like, we're just gonna make one trip. We end up making like 4.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
you
we
literally
forget
go
this,
right
now we
after
forget-
you got back. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
Literally, we
Like,
get
oh,
home.
we forgot this.
Fuck, I forgot the baking powder. Now I gotta go back. Oh, unsalted butter. Now I gotta go back. Pumpkin spice.
And then
going
if you
back.
would have just asked your mom, she's like, oh, I already got some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They know. What's the benefits to you that you're a happily taken spouse, married man? What are the benefits of having a woman in your life, Javi?
She makes those lists for me, so I don't have to think about it. You know.
Does she have good handwriting, or is it
Oh yeah,
decent
yeah.
handwriting?
No, it's pretty good.
Good handwriting?
Way better than mine.
Because that's also another positive thing of women. I'm not saying that all men can
I'm pretty sure it's actually
right
scientifically proven that women have steadier hands. Like they don't. If you put your hand out, men shake more than women's.
Oh, we're trying to commit fraud.
Yeah.
You know, we're trying to stab somebody with a pencil.
We're just channeling our Michael J. Fox.
Our Guy Fury.
Right? Trying
coming
to.
out of our the Guy Fury, dude. It's coming out of our hands, dude.
And then, but so that actually also should make, by design, I don't know if it's by design, but women should probably be better shooters. So I don't know why they weren't allowed in the military at first. They should be snipers.
Dude, they should be the snipers.
probably-
Yeah.
Damn, dude, that's a good point, huh?
If they're steady, which
got
they
that
are
steady
steadier,
hand.
Osama bin Laden, get out of here.
And it would have only taken 3 months.
Yeah. Instead of, what was it, 7 years?
I don't know.
We would have saved so much of our taxes.
Yeah.
We would have. All because we didn't want to put women in the front line.
Yeah, freaking jerks.
If they want to do it, by all means, do it.
They should have a
Shooting them up,
sniper
you know?
Barbie.
Sniper Barbie, dude, which is also part of the
National Days.
National Days, dude.
Barbie Day.
Barbie Day, dude. And sometimes I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world.
Dude, wasn't Barbie almost canceled a couple years ago?
Because she, what was it? I can't remember.
I don't know why.
I think
it
every
was-
year there's like something different.
It's
No, I think
because of
Barbie
the
is 'cause they're
unrealistic
kids.
body
Yeah, the
standards.
unreal-
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, because then they had the other Barbies, the Bratz. Remember those?
Yeah. and
Those
then
were like for the
those
hood.
are
you know?
worse.
those,
Yeah, they have
I know,
big
but they were
egos.
cool. They were like they
they had
were,
the chola. They
yeah,
had
they
the
had the
ratchet
Asian.
one.
They had a hot Asian
Oh, you're
girl.
saying because culturally they were.
Yeah, dude,
they were
all
insensitive.
inclusive.
Because all the Barbies, bro, it's like you got lucky if you got a black Barbie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if you got one, it was like scratch and sniff chocolate. You know what I mean? You're like, what kind of? You're like,
You don't remember.
yeah, you're like, what kind of racist shit is this? You know what I mean? A scratch and sniff Barbie.
And the other one,
limited
ironically
edition.
enough, fajita night.
Yeah, Frida the Barbie. You know?
Frida Barbies.
Yeah. Yeah, you get like a
Pretty sure
scratch and
fajitas
sniff
weren't
one.
invented back then, you know.
And they had bok choy. Or dim sum soup.
Joy is like, dude, what's going on, man? But
Then
yeah,
they had
Bratz came out, you know, so that's why Barbie's like, dude, Barbie, you're getting a little racist.
Dude, remember when Barbie released the wheelchair one?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
that sell well?
I
I'm
do not.
curious.
I think that was during Degrassi, you know, and Drake was popular because of his wheelchair. It was like, oh, we're gonna make Drake a girlfriend of Barbie, you know?
So they could roll around together.
So they can always
Stroll
see
through the hood.
eye to eye. No disagreements
okay.
here.
Let's reel it back.
No, what I'm saying, Bratz, they were like the first dolls that had more like diversity, you know
They
what I
were
mean?
diverse, yeah.
You know, 'cause
But
so
they didn't have
anybody could
noses.
play
They
with
were
them.
like Voldemort. It creeped me out.
Yeah, but those had like more attire, you know what I mean? Because I was like, dude, for boys, we got like what, G Unit sneakers.
It was the original.
Everything was hip hop, and then like they got
Bratz
their
was the
cheetah
original
prints.
drip.
Yeah,
Bratz was
Yeah.
the original drip.
they had them looking like you had the one Bratz Lil Kim edition. You know what I mean? It's like, dang, what's up with this? I know she's got cheetah prints. She's got a chain, dude. They had gold brass knuckles. They got grills.
Some bad bitches.
And then you know how they have the Barbie Corvette, the pink one,
yeah.
dude. This one they had the Bratz Escalade, dude.
the Impala,
24s, dude.
the Impala, the 6'4".
Ooh, yeah, so they had that one. You know what I mean?
Man, I wanted that.
Who is this?
Impala.
Compton Cassie? Yeah, dude. She's bad, dude. And now, dude, that's why like they're worth more than Barbies now. The
Bratz dolls, because they don't make them anymore, right?
Yeah, they don't make them anymore, so they're like
They're collector's
Yeah, they're
items.
collector's items, dude.
Dude,
And I guess
everything is like collectors now. I think hype beasts have like ruined everything because sneakers were always the first target, right? But now there's like Pokemon cards. What else is there now? Topps cards, like the
Gary Vee
the
brought those
sports
back.
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he single-handedly brought those back.
Like there's the streetwear, like certain hoodies and shit are just like limited edition. I'm so sick of it all. Who's buying this stuff? How many people are people going
And
broke
why?
buying them?
Yeah. Who are you trying to impress?
I can't get.
Well, you're
sneakers
married,
anymore.
Javi. We still have to impress people, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
That's true.
You're gonna have to flex on
All
us.
you have
I've
to
been
do is
working on my
write some
dad bod
poem.
as of late.
Yeah,
We have to do other stuff, which we'll
Yeah.
get to later.
bunch of things, dude. But yeah, happy Women's Day.
We
Shout
got
out
one
to
more.
all the women. We've celebrated women a lot in this podcast, I feel like.
I think we really
You
have.
know, Mavis Beacon, you know,
Um,
Helen Keller,
who else?
and
Frank.
Frank. Yep, we've talked about Mother Goose,
We've talked a lot about Mother Goose. Miss Muffet, who sat on a tuffet.
Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy.
Yep, can't
Along
forget
with
about
Kermit.
her.
We actually shamed Kermit.
Yeah.
He's a despicable
Freaking
person.
pervert.
And
And
I mean, and I'm a fan of Amelia Earhart. I'm a seeker.
oh yeah,
Want to
secret, dude.
hopefully one day discover where she ended.
It's a cold case. It's a frozen case, but you know.
Pacific Ocean. She disappeared July 2nd. I can't remember the year. She was born July 24th.
On that Enola Gay, dude. That's probably why they made her disappear, you know, because back then it was like a woman flying on the Enola Gay.
Yeah.
It triggered people.
She made books. She wrote books too. People don't know that. She wasn't just a pilot. She wrote books.
She was a pilot and an author. A pother. And then what other... we've celebrated Cynthia. You know, Javi's beautiful wife many times.
Many, many times.
You know?
We tried putting ourselves in women's shoes before as well.
I've literally worn women's shoes before.
He's kissed my hand to like see if I felt something.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, I can see why women don't even want this.
Yeah.
This is why chivalry's dead. Like, by design. Who wants to have your hand... Especially now with COVID. You don't want to get infected.
Get your hand kissed. Get out of here, dude. You know? And then I'm always... My lips are always all wet, you know?
Dude, I don't want to get polio or the
mouth.
measles. Get your vaccination. With all these anti-vaxxers going around, we could have eradicated polio. But no.
Not polio survivor. Why do you think he had his surgery?
That's why he had his
knee.
knee. Yeah.
Huh? People think, oh, polio doesn't happen anymore. Tell him how hard it was, Javi, to recover from polio.
The hardest thing I had to do in my life, guys. Took me about a week.
He was at Chekorama, all right? And some little 7-year-old kid whose parents were anti-vaxxers. This is not the kid's fault. Don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at the kid. But the parents didn't vaccinate him. He's like, I love cinnamon rolls. And he coughs on the cinnamon rolls. Javi didn't know. We caught it all on camera. Javi goes, he picks up the cinnamon roll. 3 years later, polio in his left knee.
It's Polo, Marco Polo. Is polio really a viral disease?
I don't know. We've eliminated polio, though.
You have to fact check that
It could
one.
be fungal,
No,
it could
dude.
be
I was just like
bacterial.
wondering because I know we're
The fuck do I
joking
know?
around, but
It was eradicated decades before we were even born.
But I was just like wondering what it was. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if it was like viral, because that would be crazy, dude. You know, if it was viral, like you said.
It might be.
Like we're scared of COVID now, but if it was just like polio, it was just like COVID, dude. I'm not even going out, bro.
Well, there's a difference. Like polio, you lose your legs. And I'm not downgrading COVID, but COVID has plus 90% survival rate. Polio eradicated. If you didn't get rid of your legs, your life is gone. Guaranteed.
Oh man. So what did you find
it
out?
is a
Javi?
virus.
It is. So it's viral.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how we caught it.
Crazy. dude.
Chuckarama.
And Chuckarama, there's only one open by Fashion Place. Isn't that the last one?
No, there's one in Draper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, there would be one in Draper.
Why you guys don't like Chuckarama? Well, let's talk about our last national day before.
Oh, we got another
we
last
got
national
the
day?
last one. It's National Get Over It Day.
Get over it.
Sound advice, really. We've talked about this before, I swear, where balancing a fine act. We opened up our souls and our hearts before, talking about the difficulties of us expressing, maybe stress that we're going through, mental anguish, anxieties. But there is power on occasion where you're just like, you got to strap up your boots and get over it.
Yeah.
There's power to it. I understand it doesn't work in every scenario, but there are times where it's like, well, tough luck. You either get over it or allow it to consume you.
Yeah, because sometimes, like you said, people are always looking for a reason or an excuse, and they want you to validate their excuse, and you just keep validating that it's okay for them to be in whatever mood, whether it's shitty or whether they're angry, or that they have an excuse to be in whatever position they're in, and they just want everybody to tell them, oh yeah, that guy is a piece of shit, or yeah, your boss is horrible, yeah, your job sucks, and they want to hear that by everybody. And then, like you said, it's just at the end of the day, just that's not going to change it.
You're still in the same circumstance.
It's just like it's up to you when you're ready to be over it. Like you just have to be over it,
Precisely.
And some people, I guess, they don't. I mean, it's hard to get over some things, but
true. But
yeah.
if you want to be in control of yourself, you can't let other people control your emotions, right?
Yeah, and never did we ever say it was easy, but it's
hardest thing you'll ever have to do, really.
self-victimize yourself and always stay in that spot, or do something about it.
Yeah, because like you said, you can be a victim forever. You know what I mean?
You could always be a victim forever.
So, and that's for me. It's like one thing people always sometimes get weird, like, oh, you don't. I mean, there's obviously victims of crimes and stuff like that, but there's like when there's like for things that you can't control. Like, I don't really think many people, for a lot of their issues, are like victims. You know what I mean? Like we
Sure.
put ourselves in the victim mentality like really fast and really easy to where we feel like everybody has it against us. Usually it's, big establishments or, the world and stuff like that. And it's really, you just have to get over it. You know what I mean? And not make any excuses and Nike.
Just do it.
But yeah, just get over it, dude. What's
All right, let's get over these national days and
Yeah.
keep it moving.
God,
That was the last one.
the last one? So God, dude, now I wasn't ready to get over it, dude. See,
Now you have
see
to.
how hard it was? Now I have to get over it like that?
Now you have to get over it. So let's talk about something else at this point.
Oh, damn, dude. What's something that you've gotten over? The jump rope, remember that when you had to do that? For
Double
the first
Dutch.
time?
Double
Dutch.
Dutch.
Get over that?
I got
The
over the
double
double Dutch
Dutch?
more than twice.
Dude, Mexicans couldn't even get over the Dutch. And, it was frowned upon.
Those
And then I
quads
did
are
it for the
difficult,
first
man.
time.
Yeah.
So, and you got to go like sideways. You got to step it in,
Yeah.
You got to time it.
You do the whole.
Yeah, you go like this. Like it's going to help
The
you.
body roll.
Yeah, you go like this.
Until your body feels the vibe.
Hispanics learn how to
Yeah,
do
you go like this. Like,
Yeah.
they're just doing jump rope.
We just think about it like side to side. And we did it.
bro.
It's like they're just good jump ropers, dude. That's what happens, dude. Dude, you remember jump roping, dude? That's like one of the first sports that I played with women.
Yeah.
It was jump roping.
Dude,
When
I
they
was
had the
actually always
fundraisers.
envious of the girls because they would do like tricks.
Oh, dude.
Because they were like in tumbling and gymnastics and all that. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit here and just jump. I'm going to look like an idiot.
Oh, dude, we would play this game. Texaco, all the way to Mexico. Do the splits. Dude, I could do the splits back then. Not all the way, but, And then we could do a high twist, turn around. Then I turn around, touch the ground. And then another,
Kid would
a
jump
hot
in.
chick comes in,
Yeah.
She tags you and you got to jump out. Oh, that
And
was
when
the
you
best.
come in, you just return to the Mac.
You lied to me. And then like when you start killing it too much, or you had a girl crush on the jump rope, she like trip you, she like
Trip it
mess up
away
her
out.
thing.
Or they slow down the rope
Yeah,
so you mistime your
so you
jump.
mistime it,
And then it smacks you in the ankle.
and then she winks at you. She's like, shh.
Yeah.
Because that's how you used to have to communicate your feelings with others.
Yeah, back then kids were like violent to express how they
Yeah.
like somebody. They'd smack
Yeah.
you. They'd like throw your pencils on the ground.
Rip your backpack, rip your homework,
Draw on your art fucking project.
cut your hair.
Tease you.
Yeah. Because I remember that's what we used to do. It's like, oh, well, I mean, that's how the girls would do, when we played jump roping. That was always a very androgynous game,
It was.
That was one of the first moments of androgyny for me. Did you play jump rope, Javi, or were you not much of a jump roper? Were you too cool for the jump rope?
No, I just sucked. I was
Same
never
with
good.
kickball. Although there are people like it didn't matter. In 6th grade, we played kickball a lot, and I loved it because in our class, even the girls were really into it. So we'd always
Yeah.
play like with other classes, and we do
That's the best. Huh? You
I'm
go,
not saying we were undefeated,
class
but we
against
won the
class.
most. Yeah,
dude.
because
So
the girls on our team or in our class actually wanted to play. So the other girls necessarily didn't want to, but they were forced to play. So they wouldn't try. They'd let the ball like slide by them. 'Cause they don't want to
those
get
were
dirty.
the worst when girls did
Yeah,
that.
and you're like, come on, I want to win.
Or you got like the girl that was scared of the ball sometimes. You
Yeah.
know, Bertha, the same girl that was scared of the fire alarms. Shout out to Bertha. But yeah, she tried. She kind of want to kick it, but it'd be like the last bounce.
Yeah.
It would like go in a little pothole, and it would go sideways, and boom, she blew out her knee. Blew out her knee.
Dude, I just remember. Do you guys ever have those memories where it's just ingrained and you remember it perfectly and you can literally pause it, rewind, forward, like you have that memory. It's so perfect, right? In 8th grade, we were in team sports and we were playing kickball, but all the people were lined up and we were gonna pick teams. And this one kid, his name was they called him Barney. I don't know if that was his name, but they called him Barney. He wasn't paying attention, and he was just one of those kids that was always clowning around, getting in trouble. So that kickball, which is like some rubber,
Yeah.
like a dodgeball but bigger, he just decides he 3-step charges it and kicks it as hard as he could.
Oh,
And
did he miss?
a girl named Annie, redheaded girl, turns around right as he kicks it, and you just hear the right on her face. But it was a hit where it took her a second and a half to realize what happened. So she just goes like this. Well, I mean, people that aren't only listening to the podcast, you're not going to see it, but she opens her eyes wide, opens her mouth, puts both her hands like by her face and just goes, and then she starts crying. Like, I felt bad, but for whatever reason, that memory is like, just, I can keep her, and it's funny to me. I don't, it's awful, but it's funny.
Oh man. But those were good. I miss those days when it was just like co-ed sports, you know?
Yeah.
But you didn't think about it. It was just like, oh, we're just gonna play because you're just like everybody's gonna wants to play, you know?
I thought I was gonna get expelled, or my parents were gonna get billed for it, but thankfully nothing happened. We were in elementary, and it was the last time we played indoors. I think it was third grade or fourth grade, because I remember my teacher. They roll the ball to me, and I kick it way hard, but it goes straight up, and it hits one of the ceiling tiles, and it breaks, and 3 of them fall. And I just remember the girl screaming, and I take like 4 steps back to make sure it doesn't land on me. The game, I felt so bad. Like, in the back of my mind, I was like, we're poor, we can't afford ceiling tiles, I'm gonna get expelled. But nothing ever happened. Yeah,
my house doesn't even have a ceiling.
Nothing ever happened.
Dude, it's crazy that you're talking about just like dodgeball and stuff. Like, dude, how crazy, or kickball, how crazy was that we actually played dodgeball as one of the games in school. Like, you have to throw the ball and hurt someone, and it was also girls, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like they didn't even,
and the balls aren't like foam soft.
no.
If you hit them on bare skin, it stings.
Oh yeah,
It leaves a welt if you throw it hard enough. Yeah.
And that was completely, you didn't even need a waiver. You know what I mean? But all of a sudden you're in junior high and you need a waiver to exercise.
Showing up in public school in elementary was your waiver.
Yeah. But then all of a sudden junior high, you know, oh, you need we're gonna talk about your private parts. You need a waiver.
Dude, we don't even have universal health care. If you broke an arm in elementary, there's like, I hope your parents have private insurance.
It'll grow back. You get an extra thing of milk for like you know, for 2 months.
You just need more calcium.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
that's why those got milk commercials got big.
You're like, oh, it's like, oh, your kid, we were playing dodgeball and unfortunately you have to return it, you know.
Yeah.
Broke his arm. Now he can't have PE with the rest of the class, and they make the kid feel like the piece of shit, you know, that he can't. Look, you know, you had this freaking big
Dude, man, girls didn't even want milk mustaches, so they would put petroleum jelly on their upper lip, because if not, the little fuzz that they would have would cling onto it to get their milk mustache, and you know they didn't shave.
Yep.
Or wax.
Back then, dude,
Beauty
everything
standards,
was free.
man. That's another thing we
natural.
talked about, is like beauty standards and how we don't know how people do it. Mostly women are the ones that do it, but
To do beauty,
I wouldn't be able to wake up every day to do makeup.
you know, I mean, I do mine every single day, but you guys never notice, so I must not be doing a good job.
You're doing a shitty job, really.
But one thing that that maybe we want to do, I've been thinking about doing this. I want to get one of those. How we used to get these all the time. It's those things you put on your face. You put that
Face mask.
face mask, dude.
Oh yeah, face mask Mondays.
Dude, I want to do one of those, dude. We just, you know.
Yeah.
I want to do that, dude. Sometimes I wanted to try to get a pedicure,
I've done it.
but I got a weird foot. I got that bunion, dude.
Dude, just do it. It
I don't know
feels
if I
nice.
can do. I can't have people touch my feet.
I
But
get.
I've gotten manicures before,
Yeah.
like where they.
See, I
fix
can't
your
do
cuticles and
manicures,
shit.
but I like.
I want
like
a
the
one
pedicures.
manicure. No.
I want a girlicure.
A girl like you. No, dude, I got a messed up bunion, so I always get. Dude, I bought my little corrector. I've been doing bunion exercises. Bunion exercises.
He's literally cracking his toe in half.
You gotta hook up each toe to this like rubber thing, right? And you gotta pull your toes apart so it pulls
Fucking
your bunion
Spock
back
with his
straight, bro.
toes.
Yeah, dude, I got that freaking. Just like my buddy. Remember the one told you couldn't ask for directions
Yeah.
because if his finger goes like this? That's my toe, dude. My toe. I'm trying to run, dude. My right leg's going, you know, just doing a U-turn, dude. But
Doing its own thing.
look, but we gotta get a face mask, dude. I'll go get a face mask with you guys, and you know, maybe a manicure, dude. People always used to tell me, "Oh, dang."
No, I'll do the
my girl-
pedicure. I like the pedicure.
I just go with my girl,
Yeah.
and yeah.
No, but we're gonna do all men.
No, for sure, that's cool too.
You know,
I'm okay
because
with
we
that.
wanna. What are we gonna do? Get those? Do they do those things where they put the cucumbers in your
No,
eyes?
that's
or they
a
don't do that
spot
anymore?
treatment.
Well, that's a whole spot. That's like those facials, which is worth it too. But
Hey, we got an expert on here.
I thought so. It felt so nice to like do that. I don't know.
I had a friend and she was going through the aesthetics. I think that's what it's called, the aesthetic school. So she did like the I don't know if it was an exfoliator first, then some sort of serum, then like a lotion, and it was nice, but that was all. It wasn't like a whole spa. That's all she did.
Yeah.
And then I bought some products, and I have the skin cleanser, and it's actually really nice.
What about a chemical peel, Javi? Have you ever done one of
Oh
those?
heck no! I've seen.
You ever seen people that come in?
I've seen people that
Like,
do
I'm just regenerating my skin. They look like freaking
reptilian humanoids,
like Voldemort after he got that last spell that that killed him, bro.
Fucking Harvey Dent Two-Face right here.
Oh, I would never.
Yeah,
I would
bro.
never.
You look like a
But
second-degree
I already have
burn
sensitive
victim.
skin, like.
You look like Freddy Krueger. What, dude? Am I dreaming? Oh no! I just got, a chemical peel.
Looks like you face planted into the sun. How is that
Yeah,
beneficial?
I don't know. I'd be scared to get one of those for sure.
I'm not
bro.
gonna get a chemical peel. That's
I get one of those to take out. Sometimes I feel like I got like a little,
Well, yeah, that's what they do. Like
the
those
black
hair on my
head
nose, like,
spas.
little ones, and they're like, oh, they pull one out. I just want to look at them to see if they're real.
I don't want to look at them.
No,
It grosses me out.
I just want to
Like
like
that
see
pimple
them.
popper show.
Oh, I mean,
Ugh, that Dr. Pimple Popper. My sister enjoys watching it. My mom, my brother. I hate that. That show makes me sick.
Yeah,
It's
I can't.
disgusting.
Even just hearing you guys talk about it.
no,
Makes me queasy.
One time I got a pimple in my butthole, dude. I'll tell you that.
I think they call that an anal polyp. So get that checked out.
Well, this one I was a kid, dude.
A pimple in your butthole?
Yeah, I think it was probably. You know what? Now that I think
A
about
polyp
it,
or a
the
hemorrhoid is
ingrown
probably
hair?
what you
it,
had.
no, it was an ingrown hair. That's
Yeah.
because I'm thinking about it. If it was when I was a kid, that's when I started getting hairy. So I started getting that little back beard,
Fucking Gilletting back there.
No, that back beard, dude, and it was like, God, dude, I just felt a little bump, dude, and I freaking gave it a squeeze.
Hemorrhoid.
No, dude,
I'm
freaking
kidding.
bunch of Vesuvius came out of there, dude. That Pompeii, dude. Which, dude, there's like another volcano in Italy that's going off right now. Have you guys seen?
Pompeii?
No, dude, it's another
It's
one.
the other one that's been active like
Yeah,
forever now,
dude.
and it's now erupting super
Yeah,
crazy.
bro. Crazy,
Mm.
bro, in Italy. That's one place I've always wanted to go. Like
Italy would be cool.
yeah, I've been wanting to go to like Italy or what's that place? It's in Italy, but it's like Sicily or somewhere. It's another part.
Rome?
No, you're talking about that little
Oh,
island,
man,
right? I
yeah.
think it is Sicily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those ones. Too. They used to look like they make all really good food and stuff like that.
The Asian areas where I want to go, like Japan, Thailand. I'd like to go to Mongolia. And I want to go to China, not just Hong Kong.
Hey, so
but-
what's Mongolia? Like, so this might be stupid. So when they talk about those bike people, the Mongols, did they steal that from Mongolia or?
Yeah, Mongolia's a little country.
I know it's a country, but I don't know. So those bikers, like, why do they call them the Mongols? Were they like kind of like samurais or something?
I don't know there was a bikers, the Mongols.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think there is.
yeah, the Mongols, bro. So
Yeah.
Like
I know.
Hell's Angels and
yeah, the Mongols,
Mongols.
Yeah, news to me.
and Mongolian grills.
No, that's where yeah, Mongolian grills.
Yeah, dude. Speaking about grills, man, do you want to start? We got some grilled chicken sandwiches
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking Nelly or Paul Wall.
So we're gonna do a little. What is this? Bang
little-
bang. What is it called?
Some
Yuck
bang
bang.
bang.
It's called a
Chicken?
mukbang.
Mukbang.
Is it
And
mukbang?
what does that mean in the Asian community, host?
It's a Pokemon, and then they just get together and have sex.
Two
Mukbang.
bucks. Two bucks. 2 bucks have sex. Right. Well.
No, so mukbang, is it Korean? No. I don't remember what country it originates from, but mukbang is one of the Asian. If you don't mind looking it up, because I don't want to be insensitive, but they just eat on and video that tape themselves, and that's a thing. That's a category that you can find on YouTube. It's like a pretty
Did
popular
you
one.
get yours, Tommy?
No.
Okay,
South
so-
Korean. It's South Korean.
South
It
Korean.
is mukbang.
Dude, South Korea also looks like it would be cool to visit, dude.
I knew a guy that I worked with, super smart dude. He knew English, he spoke Spanish, and he spoke
Is that
Korean.
spicy or which one's
I got the regular.
And he taught English in Korea, and he said it's one of the most beautiful countries he's ever been to.
Korea?
He lived there for like 3 years teaching English. Which one do we want to try first?
So what, you guys want to try with the crispy first?
Yeah, we'll do crispy.
We'll do crispy.
I'm taking out pickles because
So these ones, you're not a fan of the pickles?
I hate pickles.
So these are the new McDonald's.
McDonald's is trying to compete with Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
And to me, look, already McDonald's, I only get a double cheeseburger about once, twice a year, a couple of fries, but I don't have my hopes up too much. I'll leave it at that.
Did it have mayo on it?
It looks like it's just chicken and bread.
Chicken
And
bread.
pickles.
Maybe did you open the
No
spicy one?
sauce? No, I didn't. It says
No
the
sauce,
chicken.
so we're just
Yeah.
gonna eat
There
it.
is no sauce. This is
I would imagine it's mayo, but mayo would have soaked up because it's a fat. So
So we're just gonna eat like the regular. I guess it's kind of like the not the Popeyes, Chick-fil-A one's kind of plain like this too, isn't it?
no, Popeyes is the plain one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A does put sauce on theirs.
Chick-fil-A's crispy chicken sandwich usually has. I mean, when I get it, I get lettuce, tomato. I like that stuff. Popeyes doesn't have any of it. It's just.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go for my first bite.
It's the ASMR portion of our podcast. First time ever. Oh, there's nothing special about this.
The bun's nice.
What are you guys feeling?
I don't feel like there's anything special.
I mean, if you're on the go and you had to order this,
If I'm on the go anywhere and I'm
$2.
hungry, anything's gonna mostly do well for me.
true.
How much is
How
this?
much was this? $2?
No,
No?
it was like $7 or $8,
$7 per sandwich?
something like that. Yeah.
No, not worth it.
No. This is not worth it.
No, I'm sorry.
Chick-fil-A all day.
I like the bun, but yeah,
No, the bun's good. The bun for sure is good, but
the
it's
bread's
underwhelming.
It's not too seasoned either.
there's nothing going for it.
Okay, so I want to try the spicy one.
You say Chick-fil-A all day?
Probably not.
I mean, Chick-fil-A and Popeyes are so different. I don't even think that's a valid comparison, to be fair.
I like both of those. They're
I like
killers,
both
so.
too. Yeah. I don't think they're even identical, so I don't like comparing the two.
Okay, so we're gonna get it a spicy. Oh, now the spicy one. Let's see. That one looks like it's got sauce.
Yeah, this one has sauce for sure. It seems to have a mayo with it too. Maybe. Taking off the pickles. I fucking hate pickles.
Salseando por ti. Now the things I really like these buns, man. I'll say that
They're soft. They're glossy.
they're almost like a Hawaiian
people
bun
watching.
almost. They just look really nice.
I've missed the pickle. Ugh.
Couple pickles. I'm Pickle Rick.
See, the spicy one's better, but that's because it has more stuff on it.
Oh, the sauce is kind of spicy.
Listen, if two Mexicanos are telling you the sauce is spicy, it's pretty spicy. It does have a kick to
It's
it.
got a kick, huh?
Got a kick
It's
to it.
just like, it tastes like sriracha mayo.
But it's really underwhelming. There's
80-20
nothing going
sriracha.
for it.
This one's actually not bad.
See, with
this one's not
Chick-fil-A,
bad.
I
Yeah,
feel
this
like
one I would
it's
actually
better
agree.
than the other one. Chick-fil-A sandwich is seasoned. I'd say it's a bit more seasoned.
Yeah.
Popeyes is just really, really salty and deep fried. So you get like a really fatty southern
good
style
crunch.
chicken. Yeah, with a great crunch. And now this one is just, I don't know, it just is.
I'm gonna dig in a couple more. I like the bread on this a lot.
The spicy one by far is for sure. And yeah, the bread's actually really, really good.
I'd get the spicy one again.
That spicy for you, Hobby?
Yeah, I guess.
Jeez, you're Mexicano. I'm not supposed to like the spice like this.
It's not surgery, bro.
It's
They
true.
took the Mexican out of him, bro.
Change it, man.
It's like the Mexican out of his knee, dude. All of it, dude. Now he's gonna have bad work ethic, dude. Why do you think it's taking him so long to recover?
You became so woke, you became a Caucasian man.
Damn.
No, I mean,
nowhere to go. But
their
up
patty
from
was
here.
pretty good. They're not good in size.
No, it's not heavily breaded, so there's a lot of meat there for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of the most.
Yeah, the breading.
I thought the patty was gonna be really small because I mean you're used to the McChicken. It's also not McChicken meat or chicken nugget meat.
No, yeah, the McChicken or the spicy chicken sandwich, whatever they got going on, is definitely just like all the chicken parts most people don't want to eat. That's processed, grounded, and that like the McChicken is the hot dog of chickens, right? This one is definitely like a whole chicken breast.
No,
Or at least half
the
a
regular
chicken
one I would give like a 2, bro.
Out of 10,
A regular.
it's pretty fucking low.
I like the bread, but like the patty wasn't seasoned that good. I mean the pickle, it was just like a regular pickle.
the spicy sauce is what saved this one.
Yeah, I would give this one like a 6.5. The spicy one, I would eat the spicy one.
Listen, I don't know why people like their chicken sandwiches without like tomatoes and lettuce and onion. If you throw tomato, lettuce, and onion on that, with maybe, well, it's spicy because I like that sauce, I think it'd be fucking good.
maybe
Yeah,
you gotta.
It wasn't bad.
Maybe you
That's
gotta
my issue
try
with Popeyes is that they don't have lettuce, tomato, stuff like that on it. I don't know why, but I've always liked that on sandwiches. I feel like it completes the whole sandwich experience for me.
No, I like the Popeyes one because
It tastes good. It really, really tastes good.
it's more like you said about the chicken, the fried chicken, than like a sandwich. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a Southern style fried chicken with bread.
With bread, yeah, basically.
And it's good. It's really, really, really good. Theirs is very flavorful.
And then,
that
I mean,
Cajun
Chick-fil-A,
seasoning.
they never lose.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A has something going on that's got that witchcraft going on.
No,
They're-
they have God
I've
on
never
their side.
had-
Everything they make,
It's 'cause
you know,
God-
always
an order has
consistent.
never been messed up for me at Chick-fil-A. Their consistency, like I've never had anything undercooked. I've never had anything overcooked. Like everything there is like literally factory. It's pretty much the same.
Everything tastes the same. Nothing comes out.
Yeah. They're a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, so
is pretty
Chick-fil-A,
unique.
man. I don't know, like you said, it's hard to compare the two, Chick-fil-A and Popeyes.
Yeah, they're just such different styles. But I mean, you can have your preference. I'm not saying you can, but to judge them equally seems a little bit difficult for me.
I do find it a little surprising that it took, I was going to say Walmart, McDonald's so long to make a chicken sandwich.
Well, they've always had chicken sandwiches
But
on
not
and
one like
off,
this,
but
you know what I
not-
mean? That's
yeah,
like-
not to compete with those specific styles.
Yeah, even if they had like a real chicken patty.
But McDonald's needs to learn to stay their own lane. They always try these things. Do you remember when they had spaghetti at
No,
McDonald's?
I wish they would try
Oh, no.
and bring like the international stuff here.
They have before.
For like
Oh, for like a little bit, how they would do it, like for this month, you would bring.
Yeah.
yeah, every month they should do something like they do in Japan or like that crazy
Was
stuff
it-
out there.
Was it last year or was it the year before? Before COVID, right? Yeah, because they had the Stroop waffle, which was delicious. The McFlurry. Like, you know what the Stroop waffles are?
Never even heard of it, bro.
Are they Dutch? They're some sort of, I think, an Eastern European country. And they're like, you know vanilla wafers, how they're like square and they look like kind of waffles? It's like those, but it's like caramel and like sugar. And it's just like delicious and sweet. Almost, yeah, and they made a McFlurry out of that when they did the international McDonald's. And
Well, we do have
that was
something
so good.
international too, and delicious and sweet too. Obviously, gonna go get something delicious and sweet, and
we're making the guy with the bum knee go get it,
well, dude, he's got to recover somehow, right?
I guess.
They say it takes practice, but I don't know. I don't know if I would even get a spicy chicken sandwich if I went to McDonald's.
I'm telling you, I do want to go if they make it fresh for me, which I think they'd have to. And then I would ask them, though, to throw lettuce and tomato on it and maybe onion. No, I don't like their onions because they chop their onions and it tastes weird. So I'd rather have the red onion if it were a ring. What international thing do you have?
Well, we got international just because we've been very celebratory. Is that the word?
Celebratory, yeah?
We've been very celibate. We have a couple of these.
These bad ones,
Whoa! These bad ones right here.
slippery one.
French eclairs?
Eclairs from France. They were imported.
The French people lost the eclair. It is the pork pastry.
And then we got in honor of Pisces season, we also got a belated birthday cake for Hos, which actually this is what
That's
we've
the
been
real
celebrating
reason
this whole time.
Fuck.
We don't even. You think we were gonna celebrate
Fucking
women?
tricked me.
You think we were gonna celebrate women, dude? Huh? In this podcast, dude. This
We
is,
just use them to celebrate you.
yeah, dude.
Dude, that's so misogynistic.
So we got you one of these because you're very equal, and
You're for the people.
Thank you.
And that is there's women included there on top.
Yeah.
And a woman made this too. By the
They're
way.
women
Wow,
upside
yeah.
down. They're synchronized diving.
Her name was Kelly. Kelly the cake.
Kelly the cake.
Kelly the cake person.
Kate Kelly's what they call her.
Yeah.
KKK. Her last name was Clarkson or something like that, with a K.
It's so funny. It's weird that they had her whole name on her.
Dude, the sweet cream buttercream is good.
Well, it's because a woman made it.
Yeah.
So
And
there,
if a man did,
there's
it would
one
be
place that we're
trash.
talking
Too
about
much butter,
bakers.
not enough cream.
Bakery, yeah.
Bakery. I haven't seen that many men in the bakery.
Yeah, women run the bakeries, that's for sure. I mean, I would hope so.
So women, men get in the bakeries.
But they got that French dude running on Cupcake Wars, right? He's like, no, the cupcake is very dry.
Jacques Torres.
Whatever his name is,
I
yeah.
think it is Jacques.
The cupcake is very dry. I want to set that here.
Set it up here. Maybe we can move it right here to the back. Little birthday dude.
Lucy Volkovich, R.I.P.
RIP right here. Moved her to the back. Maybe we should open an eclair, honestly, bro. Because these ones, we can't let it get warm, bro.
Why didn't
That's
you
all.
open it?
It's because it's your gifts. You know, I'm not gonna open your cakes,
Oh, why didn't we do this for your birthday?
huh?
Do we have video on your birthday?
Dude, my birthday's when's my birthday's
October.
always like on the random day, dude.
Yeah, it's always towards the end of the week.
When people are depressed, it's not, you know. Seasonal
Halloween's
depression,
coming up.
seasonal depression's
They know
kicking
winter's
in.
coming.
Yeah, people were like, "Oh, it's Halloween gonna get canceled." You know what I mean?
Well, mine is fucking Groundhog ruins it.
But then it's like, yeah, but you guys are like a couple of spring beauties, you know?
Oh, this is chocolate filling.
Oh,
Nice. I've never had that before.
It kind of looks a little suspect from this angle.
Put it in
Look,
your
mine's got a look up. Look at this.
His has a
Look at
third
that
eye.
camera, bro. It's got a little freaking slit there in the middle.
He's got a little third eye.
just don't flip it sideways. You know, just keep
I'm
it.
gonna have to eat it this way.
It's like men can't eat bananas around each other. If you do, fork and knife. You have to slice it up and then just, you can't eat a banana just right out of the peel like a, a
like
chimpanzee.
a normal person.
Well, with that being said, we actually got bananas.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Woo! Bring them out. Bring them out.
Started, yeah, with the eclair in your mouth.
Swizzy. No, they're not Swizzy. These are French guys. Come on.
Yeah, Swiss couldn't make something like this. They only make cheese.
That Wisconsin cheese.
Dude, eclairs are really good, man.
You guys ever tried duck butter?
No.
You guys know what duck butter is?
Is it something sexual?
It kind of does sound.
It's ball sweat.
Like truffle butter, remember that? It looked like this.
People only knew.
That's what we made these out of.
I mean, if that's
These are
what truffle
actually
butter
truffle
tastes
butter.
like, I'm game. I'm game. If that's what that tastes like, game every night.
Oh man, truffle
I
buttered
mean-
me up, dude, and me vodka.
Give me some antibiotics, because E. coli, here I come.
Oh, that's right, dude. I'm gonna be that freaking hummingbird. I don't have fucking ass, dude.
Some of that brown nectar.
Get me some of that Humex, baby. That Jumex, dude. Oh, jeez.
I'm waiting for that to be canceled.
Jumex?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I always thought it was so racist.
Yeah.
Jumex?
I mean, it did look like there was a
Well, to be
united
fair-
front, right?
To be fair, I mean, jugo in Spanish, right? Like,
Jugo Mexicano. Jumex.
Humex. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
if you
man.
read it English, though, it sounds awful. But Spanish people, yeah, it's Humex. It's not Jumex. You got a bunch of anti-Semitist people, anti-Mexicans, the fucking Smiths at Walmart.
anti-Jewish Mexicans.
Oh, dude. I didn't know there was Jewish people in Mexico.
Jewish people are everywhere, man.
I'm Jewish.
No, you're not.
I'm 2% Jewish.
Oh, you are? In your thing?
Did you do the DNA test?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else are you?
Dude, literally everything.
It makes sense, though.
He's not black, though.
No, I'm only 3% African, so.
Not enough. You gotta
No,
Hey, give me a water, man. I got one right here.
50%.
at least
Oh,
50.
damn,
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You can be a third? Like 30%? And that's a little less than a third, but yeah.
I think if you were 3%, dude, would call you. Right?
I know someone who is, like, do you know what do they call them? I don't want to call it the registry, but I guess it's kind of like a registry. If you're Native American or even part Native American, like a 1/100th, you have a legitimate identification card to prove it.
Oh, yeah, you get a free car, dude.
Yeah, because then you can qualify, and
For reparations?
yeah, literally, like you get scholarships, and things like that.
Well, then I'm 14% native. What the heck?
Well, you should
But-
do it.
You,
Has to
south
be
of the
like-
border. It has to
Oh.
be north of the border native.
Yeah, you have to be Native American, not Mexican.
Well, that's still kind of Native American.
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically it is, you know? But
No, it
Still
is.
North American.
It is, but politically, no.
Oh, dude, I still got some of that freaking...
Maybe this was
Some
a
of that
bad
truffle
idea
butter?
to do it during the podcast.
Yeah, right. This is nice.
Oh, we're good. They're watching us eat, bro. They're probably eating right now.
It's a mukbang. We already said it.
Yeah.
I
They didn't want to watch. They would have tuned out by now.
Mukbang me up, baby.
That sounds disgusting, man. That sounds like we're recreating Two Girls, One Cup. Women's Month.
Hey, I mean, You said it. If this is truffle butter,
Game.
shit. I don't blame you.
Oh, man. Dude, I can feel the calories already. You know?
That's probably what's killing you right now.
Oh, there's on the Weight Watchers doing freaking Oprah.
Why is I get the sponsorship, but why is Oprah on Weight Watchers?
She owns it.
She's a billionaire. Get your liposuction. Move on with her
She
life.
owns it, bro. And
No
I think-
wonder she talked about it so much.
Yeah, she's the owner,
I
bro.
thought she was like a sponsor, not
bro,
owning it.
Come
Okay.
on, man. I pay my membership to Oprah, dude. I support freaking black women.
You
I
know
think
what?
She might have sold it though.
You know what? In all honesty, my brother and I have 2 Aunt Jemima syrup bottles. We're saving those.
Oh yeah.
Those are gonna be.
God bless
collector's items.
America.
I have Aunt Jemima bottles at home.
I don't even got any of that, dude.
I wish I could have saved Uncle Ben.
Never had an Uncle Ben.
The rice.
Yeah, we make our own rice.
Well,
We'll buy
I know,
like
but
the
I'm
50
just saying. I
pound
wish I
bags.
could have saved Uncle Ben.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
I just have to
Deal with
I
the
can't-
consequences.
Yeah, you know.
Dude, how many collector's items, dude? Sometimes.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, we're in a day of, and I don't know if maybe the internet is causing the resurgence of all these like things, but as a kid, right? If you had the Pokemon stuff, you tried collecting them all, you couldn't. But now the internet, you can reach out, and people all the way on the other side of the world are selling the card you wanted. I guess it makes sense, but there's so many collector's things, and everything comes full circle because I think the baggy jeans are coming back, aren't they? Aren't this like the young kid generation bringing back like baggy jeans, like what we used to wear in
No,
the
we
early
grew up on?
2000s?
I don't think it's that they wear it because I think they just were like the ones kind of like bell bottoms almost.
Oh,
Oh, you're talking about like those what? Oh, Bloody Osiris wears those like super.
Yeah, you know they're just
High-end.
like they're just like yeah, but then some of them you can find at
Weird.
thrift shops. You know that are just like a
Oh,
little bit
yeah.
more open.
oh, I thought it was like the baggy jeans.
Or maybe just people are on Weight
I don't know, I
Watchers
haven't
and
seen-
that small.
Yeah, bro. Maybe it was Jared from Subway, bro. Freaking with his pants. Remember that guy? He would always on the commercial. He would always have his pants.
Yeah, his pants
Hey,
no longer
I'm
fit. Guess where
Jared,
he put his
everybody.
thing?
Be the
Where it
size of
didn't
this.
belong.
Be the size of this couch. The commercials back then, dude.
Yeah.
That was all photoshopped.
One thing I did want to say, now that we were talking about women,
He went from eating 5 sandwiches a day to 1.
no, look, we were
If that.
what happened?
Jared eating 5 sandwiches a day to 1 in
Dude,
prison.
And Subway paid him for it.
He's still getting paid to eat sandwiches. Dude, what if like he goes to hell and he has to eat sandwiches in hell?
Well
That's his
deserved. That's his
punishment?
punishment. Yeah.
Foot longs, dude.
Demon dick
God,
sandwich.
dude.
Give me that double D.
Deviled, what is it? Deviled egg sandwich. You know what I
He
mean?
doesn't even get an option if it's toasted or not because it's hell. So it's always toasted.
It's always fried.
And they always mess it up. You know, they always mess up his
It's always
order.
a little extra crispy.
Yeah, they mess it
The
up.
bread is burned.
Yeah, they throw pickles. He wanted banana peppers.
Can you put some chipotle mayo?
Yeah, hell
No, you
no,
get
yeah.
vinaigrette.
Yeah, vinaigrette. I wanted the Philly cheesesteak.
Dry as
You
fuck.
got-
Oh, you get the tuna sandwich today.
It's not even real tuna. Dude. It's shredded cardboard that's wet, dude. With fish oil on it, dude.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Whew. Oh, dude. Well, I don't know how far we're in the, but we got any unsolved mysteries of the internet?
Oh,
Or did
we got a couple minutes left. Let's just speed through it.
unsolved, dude. I'm sorry, dude. You started mukbanging it out, dude.
These guys fucking tricked me. Fucking, I'm on
Alright.
candid camera. Fucking punk.
Oh man, dude. You
All
probably even eating your cake.
What am I
dude.
gonna eat it with?
Take a bite, dude. You're just like a little
You
Ethiopian.
end up in my beard. I look like a fucking.
Yeah, in Mexico, you gotta take. You gotta take.
Oh, is that what you
mordida.
guys do? Fine, I'll do it for you
Yeah,
guys.
dude.
I'll do it for you guys.
And while he's
To
doing
prove I
that,
don't hate
I'll read
people
the.
south of the
You
border.
gotta take a good mordida. There we go. Oh.
Hey, that was perfect.
That's a rainbow cake. We're inclusive.
You
Look.
put inside rainbow.
This is the equality queen.
Equality cake.
Yeah, you didn't read it?
That's right, baby. Huh? Everybody's equal around here, dude.
What was the lady's name that made that?
Kelly,
Kelly? Karen?
Kristen.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, Kelly. What was the last name? Something Clarkson. KKK. We remember.
Yeah.
That's all I remember her.
No, we're gonna call her Triple K. We can't say the other
K.
Before we get
Triple.
canceled. All right.
KQ.
one. Yeah, fuck KKK.
Okay,
This-
KKK. What the hell, old Scrappy? Remember?
Yeah, Lil Scrap. That's why he got canceled.
Yeah, dude.
Because he ain't want no
KKK.
he don't want no problem.
Yeah, dude.
He was just pointing.
That was the KKK anthem. If you don't want no problem,
You don't want no problem. Move. Woo.
He was just pointing it out, you know. Oh, KKK. Let's keep it moving.
Whoop was the sound of the fire coming up. Okay, what's the
Unsolved mystery of the day? How how do you cope with unwanted attention from men? This is coming from Reddit user Cookie and Cream Fudge.
Well,
I think I mentioned in New Orleans we went through on Bourbon Street. There's like a gay section. Had a couple drinks offered to me. So while I can't experience what women do every day, all like through their whole life, I experienced it for about 2 hours, and it did get overwhelming. It was nice. I'm not gonna lie. It was nice at first, but there was a point where it's like, okay, enough. I just want to enjoy.
All right, guys.
My
You guys
night
are just
out.
trying to get laid here. Come on. You know, that's
Yeah,
exactly
not
how
by
women
you
feel.
guys,
Yeah.
but yeah. So
Oh, that's
I
what I
mean,
mean,
I
like
guess-
they were trying to get some from you.
yeah, they were.
Yeah.
But I tell them too. Like I wasn't gonna accept. I was like, oh, I can't accept. And like, well, I already bought it, so you can have it, right?
baby.
Trying to get that triple butter.
They just wanted some butter pecan cookies, some Sandies, you know. But I would tell them. By the way, I wasn't like getting free drinks and lying to them. I wasn't acting interested.
Were you like, hey, I'm straight, or what?
Yeah, I told them. I was like, hey, I'm heterosexual. I'm straight. Whatever they like. I said multiple things. I was kind of gone, but they're like, oh, just go ahead and have it anyways. And they were cool. Thankfully, I think they were very respectful.
10 drinks later, you won't be.
But I guess it depends on the circumstance and the scenario. I'm going to interpret that question as someone who's perpetually like texting or calling or maybe approaching them in person. You want to take that route or what?
Well, just any way,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
any
that
way
you
you
would say
see-
it, that
you
you
know
would
what I
see,
mean?
because like those guys. Now, I think that was a pretty good point that you made. Like,
It
After
because
depends
that's
on
kind of
couple hours, it's like-
unwanted. Yeah, I mean, it was like cool the first couple of drinks, and you're like, all right, dude, it's like let me, like you said, let me enjoy the night. Like I don't,
Yeah.
because even it would be cool to get free drinks, and I know some people like,
It,
oh,
I
yeah, free
had
drinks.
never experienced it. And I don't think
But
I
then
ever
it's like,
will
"Man,
unless.
bro, I don't want to keep
Yeah.
drinking, and then if you're polite, you know what I mean. I don't want to say no.
Yeah.
You know, when I got these glasses right here, this guy, he was also
God, I feel like do I have shit on my face or no?
I think right here a little bit.
God, that's why I didn't want to do it. But I
But
did
you
for
look
you
good
guys.
still, dude.
Thank you.
You got equality all over your face. That's all that matters. Well, when I went to get my glasses, the guy that was at the glass place was also gay, you know?
Okay.
And I went with one of my friends. She took me. And the guy was like hitting on me, you know? He's like, oh, let me see your glasses. Like my current glasses that I have, well, that I had. And there were like some Nike ones like, oh my God, I like these a lot. You know, he's like, these are really like carbon fiber. You know what? He's like, let me polish them for you. You know, so he's like, polish them for me, cleaning them. And he's like, oh, I think you kept telling me like, oh, I think you look cute with this one. You look cute with that one. And I mean, I did not know I was wearing a pink sweater that day too, you know, so it's not like I helped my case. I was wearing a pink sweater. And so the guy just keeps kind of like hitting on me, you know, and my friend, the girl, she's like, she started getting a little jealous. She's like, well, aren't you going to clean my glasses? You know, because she was actually the one that referred me to this apologist, you know, and the guy's being like super nice to me, like, oh, let me clean. Oh, yeah, I think you look good with those. Or
He's just trying to
I love
gain
your
a client.
hair.
You know what I mean?
Huh?
That's all he was trying to do is claim you as a client.
claim me more than a client, dude. But he's like, oh, I love your hair. You know, let me. He's trying to like touch my hair. You know, he's like feeling my hair. It's like, all right. He's like, I'm not gonna tell him no. But even like all that attention I was getting was making a female uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, at some point too, I was like, all right, dude, like
Ease
like
off.
I'm being cool about it. You know, not being a jerk. I mean, I'll make out with you if you want to right now. If it's gonna make you leave me alone, but it's like you said, it's like the first like, oh, here's your glasses or your hair. It's like, okay, cool, but then it's just like gets like to the degree where
It
it's
gets old.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, all right, dude, let me just fucking look for my glasses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I'm like hiding, looking at the mirror, checking other glasses out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that would be what was the question again, Javi?
How do you cope with unwanted attention from men?
Yeah. So
I guess coping and how to respond, maybe it kind of two sides of the same coin, but I mean, if you're entertaining him too, like you're kind of somewhat bringing it on yourself, right? There are times where people don't know how to draw the line, so they keep encroaching that line or reaching out and bothering you. That becomes a bit more annoying. But if you're also like entertaining the person and constantly talking with them and maybe sending mixed signals, that's something that could be very
yeah, because
like,
dude,
possible.
guys, we're idiots
And not on
with
purpose.
mixed
Yeah.
signals.
Yeah.
Because we're with each other, we're very blunt. You know, like If he comes in today and I hated his shirt or something, you know, I would literally say, "Oh, dude, look at your shirt. You look like an idiot." Or he hates my shirt. He's like, "Dude, you look like a freaking rug out of DI." You know what I mean? As soon as we see each other. But with like chicks, it's just like they're not that upfront, from my experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you said, it's more like guessing if a lot of times if you're just honest, you know, like leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like we're not. I mean, it might sting a little bit, but we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think a very rare amount of guys take the hint. If you're very blunt about it and just say, "Hey, I'm not interested whatsoever. Please don't like if you're interested in being free, you don't even have to be his friend, but just you owe him at least saying, "Hey, I'm not interested whatsoever. This is not going to go anywhere." That usually should. It might suck at first. You don't want to be rude.
Yeah.
But I think that's a better.
I think it's hard maybe for girls to be put it because they probably like, oh, I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, because
But we hurt each other's feelings every day.
Men, if you're a guy and you're listening to this and you have a group of guy friends, but that group of guy friends can't roast each other, you're not good friends. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, because
guys have to be able to roast each other. That's part of like the deal. So again, guys should be able to take it if they're
if they don't, then good because you just avoided all that headache.
Yeah, you just avoided someone who wouldn't be able to deal with anything
emotionally. Come on, this guy's gonna get
Yeah.
Just because you said no, like I've had people tell me like, no, oh, you're mixed signals or whatever, and I'm like, okay, cool.
I will also blame some of the movies for this, like guys that keep chasing you.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the hopeless romantic comedies, the guy that's always super persistent, even though the girl was like 100% against it at first, falls in love with him. And I know that's a movie. I can make the distinction. Some guys see, oh, this girl likes this movie. Therefore,
never gave up.
Yeah. Therefore, if I do the exact same as movie with XYZ, that will get me the result I want.
Yeah, or even like stories from older men that we get,
Yeah.
Like we ask older men for advice, like when we're little kids. So how did you meet mom? Well, I went over to the village and I tossed her in a bag and I went home. That's your advice. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, she didn't like me. Like you said, oh, that I kept going to her house, asking her out, stalking her at church. Or like those movies, it's just like a giant stalker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, he found me at the ballpark. Right when I was going to fall, he saved me and I fell in love. It's like, he's been stalking you for 3 weeks.
Waiting for you to fall.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to stalk you to be a creep. He's wanting to stalk you to save your day.
Yep. He's like doing it on purpose,
Yeah.
So yes, I would say unwanted attention. You say, leave me alone, freak. No. Piss off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, dude. Or you just say like, dude. No.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think maybe like if it makes you feel uncomfortable, like you're gonna deny the guy. It's like, I mean, it literally won't be the end of the world.
But part of it is you can't entertain the guy. If you're gonna sit there and send mixed signals with like somewhat flirty messages, then that's not gonna bode well for you. I definitely would caution you against that. But
I want to try something new. But what about you, Javi? How would you get if you're a girl? Okay, so you're a girl right now. Okay. Hey, what's going on, sweetie?
Not interested.
You look really good.
Sorry, I have a boyfriend.
Oh, really? That's what everybody says.
I have a man friend.
Oh, but I want to be your husband.
I'm already married.
Well, I'm polyamorous.
I don't know what that means.
You want to find out?
No. No, thank you. That's all you have to say. A bunch of negatives.
Well, you sound like you're maybe a little bit curious.
No.
Do you want to be friends?
And this is the part where I fake get a phone call. And
another advice: if it's all electronic, not in person, just block the guy.
True.
I never get that. I've had female friends. Hey, this guy keeps texting me, even told him I'm not interested, and I go, well, have you blocked him?
Why
no.
do you give him
why do you allow him access to you? Block him on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. You're keeping it open, so
I think
just block it all together.
Okay.
Yeah, or just don't even give him your number to begin with.
Yeah.
You need to be like, oh, do you know what? Here's my Snapchat. Here's my Instagram. You know what I mean? I think that's also a good hint. You know when you ask like a chick's like, oh, can I have your number? She's like, here's my Instagram.
Yeah. Here's my MySpace.
You know? Here's my email.
Here's my
AOL.com.
Here's my Reddit. Because if he really wants that's if indicator if he really wants you or not. If he can figure that out for you.
Here's my P.O. box. Write me a letter.
Yeah.
Dang, that would be cool.
Say something like that.
That would actually be cool.
Write me a letter, P.O. box.
Yeah, so like you said, no mixed signals, and then because there's like, Here's another thing. Women, you do this sometimes. Oh, I want this man that's gonna do this, 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 and this. So then, as a man, you see it. I'm like, well, you know what? I think I could do this, 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 and this. You know.
Here's
and then
my
you,
list of.
You know, yeah. So they give you a list. So we're just trying to follow your list. Don't you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can't follow a list because we're gonna be weird. You know what I mean? It's like this guy's being all weird. Yeah, because we already saw your list. So we're trying to, you know, instead of being freeing, you know, Neanderthals doing our thing, like now we're just trying to go off your list. You know what I mean? And now look at us, dude. We're freaking arrested.
Dude, men are simple creatures. I'll just leave it at that.
So,
We are.
But yeah, I mean, with
Just be straightforward.
straightforward. Any other advice or anything like that you want to give, Fabi?
No, other than our wholesome advice.
A wholesome advice?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start with maybe with wholesome advice. Since let's see, maybe we can say something about women. Mostly, I think if I guess don't think that men hold you back. You know what I mean? Because I mean, they can say, "Oh, well, the stats do this and stats do that," but like at the end of the day, I mean, we've all met like a woman that she's just like has like that attitude that she's like a go-getter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She's like a boss, and like you never question her decision making or any sort of sexuality. You're like, oh damn, she's freaking good at her job, or she's like a badass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you almost see it's almost like I wouldn't say like a man respect, but it's just like I don't think men see it that way, where it's just like if you're smarter than me in one thing, like I know I accept that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So there's like things of Hollis that he's better at that I'm okay and comfortable with me being shitter at those. You know what I mean? Same thing with like I think if maybe if you're a girl and you're having trouble getting I guess out of that mindset that, oh, a man's gonna hold me back, like if you just don't think about it and just like do it and just be super good at what you're at, it's like the guy, they will acknowledge that you're that good, because you're not even, there's gonna be no question about it, because
Yeah.
that's one thing I think most men can kind of see. It's just like if you're better at me than at at this thing, like I think that's something that's pretty like natural that a man will accept
it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because like that's one thing, like even with our friends or whatever, it's like they can see, oh well, for example, I don't know anything about computers. Host over here was pimping out my computer. I'm not gonna pretend I'm Jimmy Neutron. You know what I mean? Or I'm not gonna tell Javi, oh dude, I could fix your computer because I saw you kind of touch a couple cables over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I fried his motherboard, dude. Now it's an orphan computer, dude.
Motherboard turned into a widow.
Yeah, so it's like just like stuff like that. So I'm not sure. Did that make any sense? Like
It made
that
sense
makes
to me, but I know you
Yeah.
personally, so I think it hopefully should make sense for the audience.
yeah. So just like that. So just like do it. Don't worry about like. Don't seek a man's approval, because I think that would be my wholesome advice. Don't seek a man's approval, or to seek to be held back by a man, or like to be like a victim of some you want to call it a stereotype or a role that society made.
Yeah.
Or whatever,
I got one, and I think it's going to benefit both sides, right? So it's going to take both men and women. So men, don't be afraid to offer what I call a platonic compliment to a woman. By that meaning, you don't compliment her to hit on her. You just see something nice you like about her, whether it be she's funny, smart, maybe. I encourage don't do a physical attribute, because that's usually where they take it as flirting. But I mean, you can still say, I usually compliment shoes because I really like shoes. Even if it's a woman's shoe I would never wear because I don't really wear women's shoes. Hey, I like those heels. Whatever. Offer a compliment, and girls, women, it is also your responsibility to not immediately think he's automatically flirting with you. But I think that would open up a lot of good conversation. And
if you
people
call
say
a woman
chivalry's
smart, I
dead.
think that would be a good one, because that's like an honest compliment,
It is an honest comment, because
Yeah.
smart, first of all, is almost subjective. But B, that means you're paying attention, and there's something she has done to be called smart.
Yeah, and maybe be okay asking for help if you're a dude,
Yeah, of course. Oh, I asked for help. I'm not ashamed to ask for help.
I'm gonna piggyback off of horses and say that maybe women can start changing the world by complimenting dudes more, and maybe that's why dudes take it as non-platonic, because it's pretty
so
rare.
Oh, that
It's
we
rare.
don't get a compliment.
no,
That
that's
men
right.
get compliments. You know what I mean? And that's why like, oh, she complimented this. That oh, she likes me. Like no,
Oh, yeah.
dude,
I
she
don't know.
legit-
I like your advice, but at the same time, when it's rare, it means more to me. Because women get complimented all the
No,
time.
for sure.
Yeah.
But maybe like if
No, but that makes a good.
No, it's perfect.
to
sense.
even out the playing field and make
Yeah.
it more equal.
to make
Okay.
it more normal.
To,
That's
yeah,
fair,
just
that's fair.
yeah,
Okay.
I think
'Cause
that's
for
what I
us,
mean.
it's
Is
like,
let's
oh, Jose-
normalize complimenting dudes as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's like super rare.
Well, you're right. Because when I told on this podcast, I said a story where I go through a drive-through and two of the female workers complimented like my cheeks. And when I told my female friends, the guy friends were like, "Oh, they should, whatever." They didn't care. When I told my female friends, like, did you get their numbers? And I go, I didn't take it that way. I just was like,
Yeah.
it was nice. It made me feel good. I got my smoothie, moved on with my day.
Kept it moving.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what my wholesome
Yeah,
advice is.
but
Like,
yeah.
let's
Yeah,
normalize.
dude, this guy with the
complimenting.
glasses, like you said, Javi was probably just, you know,
Yeah.
I thought he was trying to make out, dude.
Well, I mean, if it was a business, he was probably like,
He wants your money.
yeah, he wants your money for sure.
I thought he loved me.
So maybe you took it
I
wrong.
thought, yeah, I took it wrong. I
You
thought
took
he
it
loved
wrong,
me,
yeah.
dude.
He liked the green faces in your pocket.
Guess I'd still be a freaking hopeless romantic. Thanks a lot, freaking guy. I wore pink that day for you too, you jerk.
Oh, so you did it purposely. Dang, you were trying to play him.
No, I didn't, dude. It's like,
Dang.
Double
The
standards
truth
right here.
comes out.
no. I just actually happened to wear pink because it was a basic or plastic Wednesday from Mean Girls.
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
Wednesdays we wear pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wore pink every Wednesday. It just happened to be that day, dude. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it, right?
That's it for
Hopefully
me.
That's like the
Okay.
episode
Yes, sir.
mukbanging. You guys thought we got canceled, but guess what? We survived the cancellation.
We got our attorneys, and they fucking worked the case.
That's right, dude. So hopefully you guys watch on YouTube, subscribe, comment, like.
Hit that notification button.
And
And
comment,
share it with
comment,
anyone that would
comment,
enjoy
share.
this. Share it. Share it.
Yeah, share it.
Even if
dude.
they wouldn't enjoy it, just share it. They might start enjoying it. I don't know.
yeah,
true.
who knows?
Just share.
All right, but this is host Beefy666,
Hoss.
This is your boy Javi.
and take care. Love you guys.
Love you.